Hello, 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 hello. Pizarro. I got a glare. Pizarro. Hey, Taylor. How are you, beautiful? Pizarro, we need to talk some little bit of conspiracy. Not too much. You know, Auntie don't want her page shut down. Oh no. Hey, exclusively me. Pizarro. I think you might be on to something. I heard a little of your video this morning. I think you believe like I believe. I do, baby. I think you believe like I believe. Yep, I think you believe like I believe. I also believe this Meg Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez thing, Tory Lanez or whatever his name is, that's not what's happening there either. So today I got time. I hope everybody ain't calling me today. But you know, stuff happens. We real people. So I had to answer. Hey, Mike. Gaia, hello, beautiful. Miss Goody Two Shoes. Hello, a double hello to you because I forgot to speak to you yesterday. But once the chat get to rolling sometime, I don't see hi to your ass. But I want to talk about the C-19 and Mr. P and his mate having it. Really? 1 o'clock in the morning? Okay. Whatever y'all sell us, we'll buy. But we're not going to get too deep into it and mention it because you know what happens. But I am going to have an open panel today because I got time. The only thing that might interrupt me is if I have to take off my shirt and put on a short sleeve one. You see my hair wrap? I'm just so relaxed. I'm just ready to do this. I'm so sick of these people playing in our face. They're playing in our face everywhere we look. Everywhere we look, they're playing in our face. And the mind is a terrible thing to waste. It is. So, yeah, y'all. It's something going on. Hey, Reese. Thank you, baby. No worries. It's something new every day, and it's going to be something new every day. And we need to really stay focused because this is where it gets deeper. And so we're going to have a lot of distractions, you guys. We're going to have a lot of distractions because that's what they want us to do, knock us off our game. But just remember, this is a virtual world. There's things happening in the real world that we need to really be aware of and stay abreast of. And I don't know how you're going to get the information, but you're going to get the information. You need to get it because this C-19 latest case, they're playing in our face. I just don't believe it. Yeah. And you know, when people want to distract you, they use whatever they could use that they know that you are focused on. So a couple of weeks, I picked up on the Tory Lanez and the Megan Thee Stallion thing. And after her denying that she had been shot in the foot, then she said she was shot in the foot. She wasn't by him. And then all of a sudden, she comes out and said he shot her in the foot. Why do you think that is? Why do you think it took her so long to tell the truth? Because someone got to her. So I heard his dad, look at me. Sorry, y'all, but I just got on my little rap. I heard the dad say, he was on Mob Radio. You got to go listen to him. I think their name is I Am Dayson or Dayson and I Am Son, something like that. But his dad, very intellectual, spiritually grounded gentleman of age, you know, and he broke it all down. And what really resonated with me is because he said his wife and him, if I'm not mistaken, it was on Millie. Shout out to Millie, my radio. Nice interview, long too. And that man spoke. He said him and his wife had woke up that morning and they had an eerie feeling in their stomach and they began to pray. I think that's what he said. And when they began to pray, some type of revelation came to them. So they reached out to their son and found out that all this stuff was happening to him. Now, yesterday, I normally don't listen to rap music, Tory Lanez, and nobody else, but I happened to listen to his record that he just put out, and it's on YouTube. very, very powerful, saying he's being set up. And he's being set up by no other than the higher ups. I'm not sure if you guys remember me speaking and doing a video about R. Kelly and numerous other entertainers who wanted their masters back. Well, Tory Lanez, I think his name, speaks of his masters. He got his masters back. And what happened? A couple of weeks later, maybe a month later, I don't know the time frame, so don't quote me on it. They set him up. And I do believe it's a setup. And a lot of times they set us up by our very own people we trust and love. That's how they set us up. And so I do believe, until they prove different, that, yeah, this was a setup to take the brother down because he got his masters. R. Kelly, I want my masters back. You knew R. Kelly was doing that for 30 years. You stood behind him. You promoted him. You paid him while he paid his victims. You were a part of that. But somehow, when he got a hold of something that belonged to him that he know he wanted, then he went down. And that's the same thing I think is happening with Tory Lanez. I do believe that, you guys. I believe that as long as people are able to control you, they're going to control you. And however they control you, that's how they control you. And when you catch on to something and get wise to it, then they want to stop you. I told you they only going to let these people climb a certain level. And as long as you're a yes man doing what they want you to do, then you're okay. It's when you buck the system, their system, they're going to take you down. And that's what I believe is happening to this young man too. And then today I was in the car and I was listening to, is it Love Baby, Dub Baby, somebody's baby. And he was speaking the same thing that Tory Lanez was speaking, how they're trying to attack them now. So they're trying to attack them now because they're waking up. They're waking up to this industry. And they know what they did when they signed that contract. And now they somewhat want out. So you don't get out that easy. When you make a contractual agreement, you don't get out. You cannot break that agreement that easily. So whoever signed contracts, you need to know what you're signing, because that little fine writing that we refuse to read, because sometimes we don't even understand the language. It's not in layman's terms. And because we don't understand something, we just overlook it. But those little fine prints bond you to a lot of stuff that you're not aware of. So now this brother is trying to get his masters back, or he have obtained his master back, and now the destruction come. Because he bucked against the system. And I think he's not under a label. So the baby got this music out. Look what was happening to the baby. When they're speaking music that will wake their people up and tell them about the behind the scenes industry, they get destroyed. Yeah, that's what happens. See, all money is not good money. But because most of our people, I always talk about my people because I am a Black woman, unapologetically a Black woman. Some of us have struggled. And when someone offers us something, like hitting the lottery, you get that money and you don't know what to do because you're not used to that money. But you want that money, which is the master of all. You want that money because you want to do better. And so these people get in the industry, they sign these contracts because they want that money because they want to do better. Nothing's wrong with wanting to do better. Nothing at all. So I don't knock that. Excuse me. I have a napkin there. Nothing is wrong with wanting to do better. Is what are you signing to do better? Do you really understand what you're signing to do better? Do you know that those people now own you? Whatever contract it is, somebody owns something. You sign a contract for your car. for your house, for your job, for school, for loans, for credit cards. You owe those people. And until you pay them, whatever the amount it is, you're binded to that contract. So these people are binded to these contracts. And before they let you out of these contracts, if you opt out, early out, whatever, there's consequences to them. And these are their consequences. And they use your own people as the forefront and the face for you to trust. See, because, most of us trust our own people. Why? I don't know, But so they put our face in the front to make us comfortable so we can destroy each other. So whether it's true or false, Megan Thee Stallion came out now and said Tory Lanez shot her in the foot. Am I right? I think she came out and said that. Why did it take so long for her to come out and say? Because that's probably really not what happened. But that's what she have to say that happened. Yeah, because see, she's in the contract as well. I'm just saying. So maybe she has to say that's what happened. I'm just thinking that. So I want to see this play out because this guy this last record he put out is basically exposing what's going on. And he's just going to stand on his faith. And like I said, the father was very, very spiritually grounded. And he believed his son is innocent. Until I see different, I don't know. I believe he innocent. Because if someone has done something to me, I'm telling. But it's not that easy when you're binded by those contracts, those entertainment contracts. It's not easy because someone is always watching you and manipulating you and telling you what to say and what not to say, how to act and how not to act, because they own you. Yeah, they own you. And so I think that's going on. So that was our distraction a couple of weeks ago, or maybe a month, perhaps. That was our distraction. Now, I wouldn't want anything to happen to anyone to cause them death. That's just not who I am, no matter how much I don't like you. Now, will I see when karma comes? Right. And I'll say it's karma, and that's how I feel about it. But to wish death upon someone, I would never, ever do that, But so now we have this other distraction. So we had Ellen, we had the baby. The baby at one point. We had Tory Lanez, we had Ellen, we had Epstein, we had Weinstein, we had Oprah, we had all these people to distract us. Their lives, what's happening in their lives to distract us so we won't see the big picture. So now it must be payoff time for someone. So now we have our very own 45, 1 o'clock in the morning. You just got your test results back 1 o'clock in the morning. It's possible. So you announce you and your wife is now sick with C19. I just find that to be very strange. So you have to quarantine for 14 days, we know for sure, depending on what level, because you test twice sometime. It depends on the test you get. And so now you have to quarantine, so you won't debate, most likely. Could hinder the election, most likely, or slow it down somehow, or something is not right, you guys. Something is not right. And they throwing out all these distractions so we won't peel back the layers and see what's really going on. We need to stay focused. It's a money game. So keep your eye on the stock market because see, money manipulates all this. Money is power. It's power. That's reality. So we'll see how the stock markets do from today on. Okay. The bell closes at 4 o'clock. So whatever's going on now is touch and go, and if we continue to watch till 4 o'clock, then we'll see how the market react to this C19, this man having C19. Now, remember, several people, and I don't know, the statistics on it, but several people have died from C-19. And a lot of those people have what they call underlying illnesses. Underlying illnesses. So they were already sick with something before. Hold on, my hair is peeking out. They were already sick with something before they got this C-19. Keep that in mind. So a lot of people die when they have underlying illnesses because this compounds on top of it and break down the system. So he's not a real healthy guy. So we don't know where this will go from here, but he's not very healthy. But just know the treatment that they give them is different from the treatment that we'll get. So I'm just saying, perhaps the survival rate of this is better than yours and mine. I'm just saying. I don't want to get too deep into it. Okay? I don't want to get too deep into it. But remember that if you have an underlying illnesses, it will affect you worse. And that's just a fact. So with me saying that, make sure whatever you do wear your mask, you build up your immune system, and stay as safe as possible. If you don't have to go out amongst crowds, don't go. Even though you like to go, don't let them give you the $1,200 extra dollars, the $1,500 or whatever, and go out amongst a group of people to spend it. They know how to manipulate us, and they pour money into us so we can spend and stimulate the economy, but also while we spending, we are in crowds. So just be real careful. Just be real careful with that. So you got to remember, something is not right. Watch the distractions. That's all I have to say. I don't believe the hype. That's just me. Now, I know people will say, you of all people probably should. Yeah, I believe something is going on, but I also watch timing. When you start peeling back the layers, just start connecting the dots and look at timing. What a great time, right? For some of this stuff to happen. So we just have to look and be careful. Don't believe television all the time. Don't believe everything you hear. Little of what you see and none of what you hear. You have to do your research. You have to pull back the layers. I just thought that was so ironic that happened 1:00 last night, I think. So I don't know. But hi to you all who's coming in. Thanks for joining me. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button, because of course I'll get thumbs down. I don't care whatever I come on here and say. I can tell people where to go get $1 million from, and I'll still have thumbs down. So make sure you hit the thumbs up if you like. Today is open panel. So I'm going to drop the link, but I wanted you guys to watch Chrissy Teigen's prayers go out to her. Is never, I don't care what's going on. It's never good to lose a child. That's a painful, painful thing. Very painful. So I wish her and John Legend well. It's a sad time, but again, let's stay focused on us. Let's stay focused on us, and let's watch how things. Remember, when everything starts to happen, chaos in the real world and real chaos in the YouTube world, look at what's going on. Look what's deeper than what they're showing us. See, they want us to see this to distract us and, knock us off our game, because they don't want us to see what they're really doing to us. And that's just something I believe in. I'm going to have to put these glasses on and read this chat, and then I'm going to drop this link. But you guys make sure you wear the mask. Even if they tell you don't wear it, just wear your mask. It's simple. It's all type of mask. Beautiful mask out there now. Mask that has head wraps, to match. And they have your sign. They have Black Lives Matters. They have all different type of nice sayings and designs. Make sure you wear your mask and build up your immune system. Make sure you build it up. Take that emergency with orange juice, multivitamins, B12. Make sure you take the vitamins if you can. Build up your immune system. More than anything, if you can, eat healthy. Eat plenty of greens and berries and I say like tomatoes, different things. Some things are antioxidants. Look at a food chart or Google a list to tell you things that foods that are high in antioxidants, because those help destroy free radicals, which causes cancer. So you want to build that up, and then you need to see what foods that would help you build your immune system. Okay. Okay, so let me go down here and see where I left off at and read. Hey, Reese, I spoke to you, Mike. They're trying to throw us off. I'm not buying what they sell, and we are way smarter. Please don't buy it. Don't worry about him, because if anybody else, him and her, if anyone is to get well, they'll get well before we will. Just keep your eye on the prize, okay? Do what you got to do. If you don't believe in voting, that's fine. That's on you. I can't persuade anyone to vote. I vote. I believe in it. I believe in voting. And I told you yesterday, I definitely believe voting my local level. But with that being said, if you don't vote, that's on you. But remember, everything is going to ramp up now because it's close to election time. And generally, things ramp up during election time, okay? So I'm going to drop this link and we could talk about anything because hey, I'm glad to see you, sweetheart. I see your comments. Thank you. October surprise. Exactly. October surprise. Thank you, Jambi. Good seeing you, baby. Mike, that dad seemed very truthful. He was very truthful and very powerful. And sometimes when you're a parent, or even just a person who's a seer or observing, or just that gut feeling, that discernment, believe it. Believe it. It's real. And they woke up and started praying because they knew their son was being set up. They knew that. And then the father hears this. So go over to Mob Radio. Shout out to Millie. I love Millie. I love the way she break it down. She had a very nice interview. And Red Afro, I think I spoke to you in there. Hello, love. So I think it's a ritual to renew his fame and fortune, just like Rihanna and Chris. I'm telling you, it's something to it, you guys. It's something to it. Thank you. Okay, so the baby was his name. Yeah, I'm listening to, and they are creating, independents are creating more and more music to wake people up and tell you about that demonic industry. They're waking up. A lot of people aren't even going contracts under management company. They underground and they independent now. His views is on YouTube of that new record he has. Got 9 million and something views when I was listening to it. Very eye-opening music. Even though, some of it, But he was telling the truth. He was telling, they killed Kobe and now his Spanish wife has all his fortunes. We're going to talk about marrying outside our race, too. Don't worry, this is open topics. Whatever you want to come up here, as long as we follow the decorum. Then, hey, Brixton, babe, how are you? Sephora C, thanks for coming by. So I'm going to drop this link. Quiet Storm, hello, love. I see you, Quiet Storm, on your videos. Child, please, diggers have gang and dudes all colors forever. Google Johnny. I'm not saying that, Duchess. I'm worried about me and my people. That's just who I am. So when I speak mainly about my community. Oh, there's gangers everywhere. Oh, the very, very top is not of my color. So I know that. They're not my color. Why isn't Normani big? Because she didn't sign. A lot of people who didn't sign, they're not big. They're not big. Some of these independent people, good music, but they're not big because they won't sign that death certificate. That's what I call it. I gotta vote. I personally cannot spit in Megger and his face by not voting after they died to afford me that right. But that's just me. Exactly what for whatever reason is definitely be voting. Oh, I'll definitely be voting. I'm just not buying the plan in our face with all distant stories and headlines. I see lineups and I won't be surprised at who all may be involved. You will be surprised. I respect everyone who votes, but I'll pass on that. And that's your right, baby girl. That's why I said over here, you free. You could, I mean, hey, as long as respectful, we not gonna force nothing. Oh, it wasn't for me. Thank you, baby. That's why. So I'm gonna drop this link. And you guys, if you want to, is an open panel today. So we could talk about a couple of things. You know, you're at lib to ask me questions or anything today. I just have time today. I just didn't, take my hair out and all that funky stuff, but I have time today. I ain't in no hurry. I done ate lunch. In fact, you'll never know. I just came from the hairdresser again. Poor Miss Teeve. She don't know how to do hair. I don't really know how to do hair. I just came from her a few minutes ago. She had to wrap my hair. So if you want to come up, you could come up. We could talk about some things, but I did want to put that out there. Please don't believe everything you see. Queen Diva, they just responded, but it's too late now because I'm here. I had said at 12. They just responded. But just don't believe all the hype, guys. Stay abreast of what's going on. They probably slowing some things down for whatever reason, but I think they're playing in our face. Also, these YouTube people are playing in our face too, but let them do them. Shoot, I don't care. But they're definitely playing in our face. It's beefs. It's just beefs with everybody. Why do you have to fight every battle? Why do you have to beef with everybody? Why can't you just talk sometimes? Just have dialogue. But it is what it is. But we see that here and we see that out there. Yeah, Queen Diva. Oh, Mr. Pisces is here. I didn't even see him. Exactly, Mr. Pisces. The vaccine will suddenly be available. Not only that, so will medication. Keep an eye on Merck, Pfizer, and some other people. Sorry. I just got your message. Sorry. I'm just here chilling, so I did open. But keep your eye on those pharmaceutical places too. The $1 billion business, big guys, big gangster, $1 billion business. Keep your eyes on them. Watch the market and let's see how they react to this. Because yeah, we gonna get a lot of things now. That's the purpose. That's the purpose. Let's hype this up. And I use this. So now we go put this out on the market. And my uncle, cousin, brother, mother, father, sister, my children, we all gonna make money off of it now. Yeah. That's what they do. That's what they do. Hey, KOers. Oh, really? Yeah, you guys, I just feel there's something eerie about this entertainment business. Yep, Mike, exactly. What did Mr. Pisces say? Let me go back to Mr. Pisces. I must have skipped over Mr. Pisces. Quiet storm listening. So let me go back. Oh, he said that he want a vaccine in November. And what a better way to push this vaccine, like Brazil president did, getting sick to push the vaccine. That's the Dems are trying to block. Exactly. They told us that we, as medical professions, have to take the vaccine, and it'll be out in October. Yeah, we have to. We don't have a choice. I said, this is very sad. Very sad. It's going to be available and medication too. I don't know if you're aware of it, but let me try to throw out this hypothetical figure. A 30-day supply of blood pressure medication runs sometime like $500. Diabetes medication, thousands of dollars, pills and stuff. So all this stuff. So can you imagine how much a vaccine costs, or even medication to treat this? See, they have the medication because they said they don't know what type of medication they're going to administer to him to see what will work on him. Yeah, they said that today. I said, oh, really? Just keep your eye on it. Nope. Don't get pissed, Pizarro. Don't get pissed, baby. Don't get pissed. Everybody is cool to agree not to agree to disagree. Megan is definitely done for her new video, Demonic. You saw it in Megan. Soon that video came out, she decided to tell the truth. Remember I told you when I saw that video, I ain't lying. All I could do is see demons around there. It was something about that door knocker turned into a snake. I was like, ho, ho. And then all that stuff around. I was like, oh no, this is real demonic. So that WAP or WAPs or whatever they call it rose to the top. Tory Lane fell to the bottom. And Megan was in the middle. Peel back the layers. Peel back the layers. Please make sure you like this video. Miss Pisces, Mr. Pisces, that has been going on in Baltimore and other states. People just don't know. What's been going on in Baltimore? Oh, okay. Mr. Pisces is saying, guys, read about Brazil and Russia and the tests. Yeah, I know, man. I know, man. Some of this stuff is just inevitable. We can't stop it. Yeah, I will, Quiet Storm. I stay, you know what? I take a double dose to make sure my system, and I get tested every Tuesday. And thank God I've been negative, every Wednesday or Thursday, whenever they read the result. But I do boost up my immune system. Make sure you take acidophilus, some type of probiotic, please, is imperative. And another thing, you guys, start stocking up on your Lysol, your Clorox spray and wipes and hand sanitizer, antibacterial hand wash, gloves, mask, whatever you could get a hold to, get a hold to it now. Because if this thing goes the way I think it'll go and the way it's predicted, and it skyrockets again, and cases and everything will be on the rise, you won't be able to get that stuff because they supply. And the supply and demand at medical facilities are first. You meet that supply and demand first. So that's why it'll be hard to get those things. Now, masks, you could buy masks from people online or wherever. But I'm talking about the Clorox wipes and stuff like that, the antibacterial hand soap. Stock up on it now. Every time I go to the store, I buy 2 bottles. So I have some supply. Wipes, Lysol, whatever you could get it now. Okay? But make sure you build up your immune system. Look for the foods to eat. Get that emergency. Get that orange juice. Now, that orange juice, I know people got a thing with sugar and all this stuff. Nah. Don't pay attention to that right now. If you can afford not to pay attention to it, But get that stuff. I do the orange juice, little water, and my emergency. Then I take my probiotics. Then I take my I take it all, and I have plenty of surgical masks and N95. I have that endless. So, but make sure you guys try to stock up on that, because it is going to spike. Hey, Captivating Christian, my love, how are you? It is going to spike. And Binge Thinker, hello, beautiful. It's going to spike, you guys. And then what'll happen is the little man will be even harder for them to get those things. So if you got a couple of dollars, go ahead and try to buy you some and stock up on your supplies. I believe in that. I do. So I can't drink orange juice at all. It's like drinking lava. My heartburn says hell no to OJ. Right, that will affect your heartburn and acidic. Let's see Well, however you mix it, Duchess, just try to mix it. And I'm telling you guys, it flies off the shelves. That emergency flies off the shelves. So whatever you choose to do, just choose the right thing. Drink whatever it is, but make sure you build up your immune system. Oh yeah, Miss Pizarro, no, she good over here. She good over here, baby. You don't have to run. Thank you. Greens have, oh my gosh, that's what I'm telling you. Get that spinach, get that broccoli, get that kale, get those collard greens. Eat those fruits, do whatever. Limes are good too. Limes are good too. Exactly. Drink some hot lemon water. Now, I give all that advice, but I don't drink the hot lemon water. But they say that's another good one, hot lemon and lime water to drink every day. Anyone is welcome here. Miss Pizarro, you know you don't have to go. There you go, chlorophyll. Chlorophyll. Just buy what you could buy now and stock up on it. Good morning, sunny days. Is it morning where you at? So, Pizarro, you didn't want to come up here to talk about I thought you would want to talk about Tory Lanez. I'm not getting possessed, Miss T. Others are because they mad I don't vote. Oh, you're not getting pissed. That's okay. You guys, people are right to do what they want. We all are individuals. You do what's right in your heart. We're not going to beat up anyone over here. Please don't do that. Respect everyone's right. Just respect everyone's right. Yes, I do natural, but I've stocked up on all of that. Better safe than sorry. Yeah, yeah, you have to. Make sure, because there's some funny stuff going on here. And then, of course, when you're in the medical field, you have to take the flu vaccine. And I go to my doctor and get it waived. I don't take that either. Nope, I don't. Never had it. Never had it. I don't take all that junk. I don't. And they said, well, if you don't take it, you can't work, and da da da. I said, okay. I go right to my doctor. I said, Doc, I don't want to take it because he can administer to me. I said, I don't want to take it. He said, okay. And he just write me a thing. I just take it to HR and I'm good to go. My health, yeah. And I'm good to go. I'm not taking all that stuff. You're not putting that garbage in my body. But everyone has different takes on it. That's just me. I don't take it. I've taken it maybe twice, and after that, no more for me. And thank God, glory to God, I've never been sick. In fact, well, no. You know what? You can't say some things because, these people be doxing and all that crazy stuff. But anywho, I worked in the field for many, many, many years and never really gotten sick until I opened my business, and then I was getting sick all the time. So get baking soda and pour it on the floor evenly, and then open your windows and let the baking soda clean your air. Baking soda is great. It's great. Many uses to baking soda, you guys. Many uses to just natural stuff. Just anything. Just go Google it. Absolutely, she has the right and should be respected for her choice. I don't think anyone is saying anything to Pizarro. Yeah, I don't take the flu shot. Nah. Mm-mm. Well, they say that the elderly really should take flu shots. So, and they encourage that, and children, they encourage it. You know what? I don't. That's just me. I don't. I don't encourage it. I don't take it. I don't encourage it. That's just me. But yeah, if you're elderly, you definitely need to get it because a lot of times, look, a lot of times in reality, and Benj, you in here, so you could probably relate to this, or Benj could tell us. A lot of us and our bodies fight a lot of illnesses off if we're in a healthy state. If we eat properly and do the right thing, our bodies will fight a lot of that off. A cold, when you take cold medicine, you're not taking it for the cold to go away. You're treating the symptoms. You're not treating the cold because the cold has a course. It's going to take its course. You're just treating the symptom. The coughing, the sneezing, the running, that's all you're treating. The sore throats. That virus is going to take its path. That's a given. So you're not treating that. A lot of times our body is built to fight off a lot of illnesses. Just our bodies. It depends on how healthy our bodies are and what we take into our bodies. Like I said, at one point, I worked in a unit where they were sickly sick. I never got sick. Never got sick. Anytime I called out is because I had planned it in my head that night or after that shift that I was going to call in the next day and say I was sick. Never got sick. Nope. And I have a bottle, and I wish I could show you, and I have loads of vitamins and stuff in there. I do. At one point, I was taking so many that I was having heart palpitations, anxiety, because I had so much B12, so much B vitamin in me that it just sent my heart just racing. So I had to cut back on. But I used to take at least 12 things a day, 12 pills a day. And I never got sick. Never got sick. And I stay in an environment where it is deathly real ill people. That's what I do. And I never got sick and never took the flu shot. Nope, never have. Because like I said, your system, if you're healthy, you could fight off a lot. You could really fight off a lot. We just need to do better. If we know better, do better, eat better. And I'm not the best. I told you I'm not a real healthy eater. So Duchess, they recommend it for seniors and little ones. So that's what they recommend. So that's a choice you have to make. I'm 58 years old. I don't take it. That's me. Yep. You right, Kay Edwards. I don't take it either. Most get sick after taking it. Yes, look at her. Look at her. Yes, binge, limit to alcohol. The Simpsons said the flu shot hypnotized you to TV. You start to get lazy and not want to get off your couch. I don't know about that, but I just don't trust a lot of things, you guys. And I am a conspiracy theorist. I am. Because, like I said, when I just sit back and watch some stuff, and I try to research and peel back the layers, I see a lot of stuff happening. And so I question a lot of things. And I told you about that industry that my sons, both of them, were somewhat in the industry, especially my oldest one. And so he told me some things too. And I was like, yeah. And how those poor women have to do just to get in the industry. Their initiation, so sad. Yeah, healthy eating. If we ate better and even exercise, our bodies will fight off a lot of the illnesses. It's what we put in our bodies that's destroying our bodies, and then our immune systems aren't that strong. So make sure we, just eat better and do better. Red Afro, can you lift a weight or two for your fellow sisters? Red Afro, can you lift a weight or two? If it don't make sense, I'm not going to try to make it make sense. Okay, Kay. Yep. I had a flu shot first time. I was sicker than I have been. Won't be getting another one. Sunny days, I tried it twice. I'm telling you. And when I say that I have worked in this industry for years, and minimal illness, illnesses. That's the God honest truth. I took the flu shot one time. I got real sick. And I was like, oh, damn. So I spoke with, my doctor about it. And no, I said, okay. So years later down the road, I worked for another company and they said we had to have it. The first thing you think, well, shit, you got to have it and I have to work. I took it again, got real sick, never took it again after that. And I'm doing just fine. I'm doing just fine. So it's a no for me. It's a no for me. So the only challenge that I'll have is this vaccine. That's the only challenge. So I don't know if we could opt out of that, if you could get a waiver for that. I'm not sure. But of course, they're going to push us to take it. With this happening right here, it's going to be available right away. Yeah, with this happening, what's happening now, it'll be available right away. And he would have taken one, him and the others. To us, that's what they tell us. They took it. Or whatever medications they go put out there, they took it. And it worked great. Everything was great. He did really well with it. So that's how that goes. So I don't know. I was just coming on here because I thought about this Tory Lanez when I heard his music yesterday. And I heard him saying exactly what was going on. Then I thought about how Wasp, or whatever the name of it, shot to the top. And after it shot to the top and got the recognition it needed, old girl came out. Her friend is deathly afraid to open her mouth. Her good friend Kelsey, she don't want to say anything. Then I heard the father talk, and I thought, another case of I want my masters. I want my masters. I own my masters. And then it's time to be destroyed if I don't sacrifice something. I just believe that. Yeah, if you have underlying conditions, I don't know. I need to look that up. Your spice rack, my spice rack is filled with immunity enhancers. Turmeric, I take turmeric every day too. I used to take cayenne pepper, the ginger, every now and then I'll use ginger. Cumin is good and black pepper. Yep, and a lot of herbs are just good for building your immune system. And maybe Binge one day will come back and give us a list. But if you don't know, just Google it. Just Google the foods that's good for your immune systems. They have loads of them. Yeah. They have a lot of things you could take to build your immune system. Google could be our friend. Just Google it. It's being said if you have an underlying condition, you don't have to take it. I'm going to have to look that one up. I haven't heard that yet, but that could be possible. But if you have an underlying condition and you get it, you are more likely to get really sick. You are more likely to get really sick because you already have underlying conditions. So I don't know. Tory Lanez is getting what he has. Tory Lanez is getting what he has gotten away with for years. People get surprised when they no longer benefit from the mess they participate in. R. Kelly, perfect example, K. Edwards. I just said that. Those people knew he was doing that for years. And somehow now they want to destroy him. You don't get away with doing the stuff he did for 30 years without help. But they always had that holding it over his head. So he had to act accordingly. They always have something being held over your head, and you have to act accordingly. You have to make sure that when the puppet pulls those strings, you move. So the only mainstream artist that I can recall owned their own masters was Ray Charles. The man is not letting up on those masters. The money is the song ownership. Yep. But I mean, I think Tory Lane said he did own his masters. Could somebody correct me? Maybe K. Ellis could. I know Kay. I know Kay. I know Kay. I believe the same thing. I just don't want to dig deeper into it because I want my channel, and they are looking, and they are watching, and they are flagging. No, they are taking the videos down. So I just don't want to get in it. But I don't believe the hype. I don't believe it. Him and her at the same time. But correct me if I'm wrong because I had stopped watching news for a while. Didn't she have it before? Or wasn't she sick before with the illness? That's what I thought. Correct me if I'm wrong. Am I wrong? Didn't she have it before? Anybody remember? Am I the only one? I thought she had it before. I'm dropping my link if somebody want to come on. I told you it's an open chat. I'm going to drop this link. Come on and join me. Oh, no, she was just sick of him. Okay, hold on. Let me charge my phone. Mike, if Mike is still in here, Mike V, can you please hit me on the email, please, sir? It's something I want to talk to you about. Oh, hold on. Dang, my PC about to go. I'm just all messed up here. Everything wearing down at the same time. The PC, the telephone. Mike, if you're in here, please hit me up on my email. I have a question to ask you in regards to something that I thought we spoke on before in here. So please do that. Can you drop my email, Binge? Oh, okay. Okay. How big is Tory's catalog? 1-2 song is not a big deal, but a catalog of his songs is priceless. I don't know how big his catalog is, to be honest with you, but I could look it up. But it just seems like whenever you want your masters, whether it's 1 or 2 songs, you have problems. Okay, there you go. Thank you, Queen Diva. You be right back. Okay. You always have a problem when you want it. If it's 1 or 2 songs, Duchess, I don't think it matters, because it's certain parts to masters. I spoke about that before. It's 2 parts to it. So I don't know. See, yeah. Kay, I'm so with you. I'm so with you on that. I'm so with you on that. Something else is going on. We just need to stay glued. And you know the sad thing about it? These people sometimes could sound so convincing. Yeah, these journalists, they sound so convincing. Yes, and then they, want to know how long ago he had it and who was around him. And I didn't even know Hope still worked with him. I thought Hope quit long time ago. I didn't know she had came back to work with 45, Hope Gage. I thought she left long time ago when she had that little kerfuffle. I thought she left, but I guess she's back. Yeah, they don't want to use their masters. No. It's income and income for a long time. And like I said, it's 2 parts to a master. So I don't know. And when they want it, it seems like it always presents a problem for them or a death sentence. And I don't understand it. They set out to destroy you if you want your masters back. I don't understand it. But again, money is power, and they have the money, so they have the power to do what they want. When you sign on the dotted line, they own you. Yep, it's that simple. So I don't know. So, good people, I thought we would have an open conversation. I thought perhaps that I would get somebody to jump up here. My old co-host isn't even coming up no more, even after she got booted from another area. Hey, how are you, Cookie and Donna? Two of my favorite ladies. So I don't know. I don't know. I just think it's some wicked stuff going on here. I don't believe the hype, and I just don't believe it. And for my reasons, I have my own reasons why I don't believe that this is really going on. Yeah. Is all the big name celebrities automatically jumped on Meg's side? I'm telling you. And one of the biggest is my friend. I used to really love him. I used to really, really like anything he made. I loved Jay-Z. Remember? She's under his management company now. Yeah. So you didn't get booted? Oh, I thought you got flushed. 45 is looking for sympathy votes now. Exactly that. And November the 3rd is right around the corner, you guys. He can't, you quarantine for 14 days, depending on how well you do. They'll retest him. So no more debates. And you got Uncle Joe still on the trail. I don't know, you guys. I think it's funny. Let me make sure this is my girl. Hold on, you guys. A minute. Hey, co-host.
Hey, party people.
Don't come on. I know you have gotten kicked out of better places, huh?
I have been put out of many places. Hey, I was not booted. Let's just get that.
Oh, yeah, they don't boot over there. They flush.
I wasn't flushed either. And that's my word, okay? You can't use my word and then hate me. Nah, that ain't didn't work.
I know they took your word. They took your word.
Took my word, and I'm so disrespectful. Then stop using my disrespectful ass word. Oops, sorry.
I know. And they put you. What's up, Duchess? What do you think's going on?
Child, if Donald Trump has COVID, I have leprosy.
Don't say his name.
Oh, my arm just fell off.
Just say 45 or Mr. P.
It's just weird because
weird as hell.
His doctors have gone above and beyond to be very shady and very non-transparent about his health. And then all of a sudden, guess what? He's got the coronavirus. Of all things, the thing that he's been denying is even real. Mm-hmm. Now, all of a sudden, him and his wife have it. Does the little boy have it too? Because we need
more. Wait, hold on. You know what, Duchess? Let's just use 45 and use C19 or C. Please don't use those words because they are shutting down sites for talking about it. I do want you to know that.
Oh, okay.
So just use, 45 and C. C19. We good. Go.
Gotcha. Yeah. So I don't believe it. I don't believe it. It's too convenient. Either he's gonna
Very
be like,
convenient.
"Oh, look, I'm an old man and it didn't affect me." That either that's gonna be the thing, or he's
No.
gonna say he took that Hydra cluck 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 cluck.
Yep.
Oh God, that's the kettle.
Yep. Or either the medication. They said they was treating him with several medications. So let's see. Let's see how Merck and Pfizer and some of the big pharmaceutical places do. Keep an eye on the stock.
Okay,
We'll see.
sorry. I have to get the sugar daddy ready. Take him on down to the to the radiation.
Okay, baby. Thank you.
I
That
only
was
got a
your
couple of minutes to hang with y'all today.
cue. That's okay. Thanks for joining me. It's good to see you, Duchess.
Yes, I ain't get booted, y'all. I didn't get booted. Remember that.
You
I
didn't.
left.
You left. You have that right. She didn't get booted. She left. Yeah. Not only that, plus didn't even believe it. See, didn't even believe it. And now all of a sudden, and I'm telling you that time factor is really blowing me because they told you that you and her. I don't believe this junk, y'all. But what is it hiding? What is it hiding? We don't know exactly. The only thing I could say that is related to voting. That's the only thing I could think is related to voting. Or something else is going on. Something else is going on that probably will be seen next week or the week after. I don't know if anyone was supposed to go to trial this week. Any new information being leaked this week about someone, a celebrity or someone in his camp? Didn't some just get leaked about someone in his camp? And then those tax releases. So I don't know what's going on, y'all, but I don't believe this garbage at all. We just gotta watch it and see exactly the timing of their diagnosis is impeccable. Not only that, they wouldn't even release this guy's physical. They have that dude, that Dr. Philip or whoever he was, all that garbage he fed us. That's not how physical go. That's not how physical go. And everything was so great, so healthy. You so healthy, you could live for 100 years. No one could predict that. No one could predict that he's the healthiest man ever. You can't predict that. You're reading levels. You're looking at organs, you know? And so that result right there was crazy. And then that was the result they gave us. And now all of a sudden they're giving us this bad result. Okay. I don't know. He should have it too. You absolutely right. Not playing, but the little kid should have it because he's in the household and you kiss your kids. I know I kiss mine. So I don't know, and more people, so what is really going on, y'all? We'll never know. Not now, next week. Hi, Mr. Pisces, you back? Yeah, maybe next week we'll find out what really happened. What really went on this week. You think the stock market will crash? Yeah. Yeah. You think this too will pass? You think the stock market's will crash today? We'll see. That was terrible. But you know what? Cookie bothers me? And I'm gonna put it to relations in real life and this virtual world and what's everything that's going on. When people are so mentally conditioned, they don't care what you do wrong. They'll overlook all your flaws. They don't care what this guy does wrong. They still love him. They still under his hypnosis. It doesn't matter. It didn't matter whether we knew about his taxes or not. Didn't change things. We're still going to have to pay taxes. So by revealing his taxes, what does that do for us? We know he's crooked. We know he's a bad businessman. Filed bankruptcy several times. But that's a game too. Yeah, that's a game for businesses. File bankruptcy. Yeah, that's a game. And they know all the loopholes, and that's why they get away with it because they know all the loopholes. They created this system, so they know how to beat this system. And he said that, so you can't blame him. You created this tax system, you created these loopholes, so I used it to my advantage. Can you blame him? He told the truth. We just don't know how to do it. We just don't know how to find loopholes, but they know how. So I don't know. When they mentioned the vaccine, he said, well, everyone might not want it, low key, saying it's optional. That's not what they told us, but we'll see. Maybe his son will step in for 45. No, no, it wouldn't be his son who steps in. It wouldn't be his son to step in, no. I don't know. Is he high functioning? He could be Asperger's. He could be Asperger's, high functioning autism. I don't know. About 45 and his C19. People need to realize that the debate was transmitted worldwide and his credibility got worse outside the US, and investors are paying attention to the foolishness and how to. That's why I said watch the stock market. Anything that happens, there's money tied to it. The stock markets is tied to it. So just watch the stock markets today. And talking about stock markets, the sad thing is they already know what's coming, so they prepare for it. We don't. So who take the biggest loss sometimes? We do. Because they have that money to invest like that. And they already know when to dump things, when to sell, when to buy. They buy this stuff before they even make it public and before it even hits public, hit public. They start buying these stocks at low, low prices and they make millions and millions of dollars. And then when they do release it to the public, they have brought all they wanted to buy. It's just like they throw us their leftovers. So I don't know. Boost the economy, getting sick allegedly. Yeah. Do you know the police commissioner in Baltimore got fired for not paying taxes? First time he was about to turn the city around and investigate the department for suspicious death of officers. Oh, I believe that. I believe that. Oh, God. Speaking of Baltimore, they're just exposing scams and supposedly scams and everything. Oh God. Speaking of that, and Pence miraculously doesn't have it. I know. Excuse me, and all those people that surrounds him every day that talk in close proximity, shake hands with him and hug him without mask, no one has it. Pence and his wife doesn't have it. Yeah. Oh God, doesn't he? Doesn't he, Kay? Looks so soulless. Those are our devout Christians running the country. Looks so soulless though. From the very beginning about loopholes, but to openly admit it was very indicative that he was dishonest. Oh yeah, but you know what? One thing about it is with him, we see what we get. Because he's so stupid, he's honest about it. He was very honest about it. And like I said, if you own a business, even us, if we own a business, there's a lot of write-offs that we could do that we don't even know sometimes. And loopholes is important that you have a good accountant that know that. But they know all the loopholes, so they pay very little taxes. I was telling Queen Diva, and anyone knows about taxes, you could correct me if I'm wrong. But if you get a refund, you don't pay taxes. Not if you get a refund. You're not actually paying taxes. I forgot what they call it, so don't jump on me yet. But when people, I'm trying to figure out what it is. If you get a refund, they say you don't, that mean actually saying you don't pay taxes or you didn't pay taxes as much as you think. Is if you don't get a refund, then you paid actual taxes. Now, we need somebody to help us figure that one out because I can't remember it, but my tax lady explained that to me. My accountant, she had explained that to me before. Baltimore suffers a lot. I paid the most this year, 3K. So you paid taxes, right? You didn't get a refund, you paid, so you paid taxes. If you get a refund, you're not paying taxes. They give you your money back at the end of the year. Right. Um, everyone pays taxes per se, sell tax. Oh, yeah, Duchess, you're right. Those taxes. Yeah, you're right, tax. Okay, Duchess. Since we went there, yeah, you're right. Per se, those taxes. Oh, Pam C said dropping out of the bushes usually refund is you overpaid. Okay, thank you for straightening that out. I was told if you get a refund, you didn't actually pay taxes. That's why you received a refund. But you saying you overpaid. Now listen, that's not my specialty, and I ain't gonna sit here and bullshit like I know, like I do. That's not my specialty, baby. It's not. But I thought my accountant told me that. But thank you, Pam. There's always a correction. Thanks for dropping out of the bushes correcting me. Oh, yeah. Hello, no patience. How are you, baby? Glad you made it safe. Didn't Baltimore get some funding for the schools? Yeah, they really do Baltimore wrong up there, Baltimore County. And with those Chromebooks and MacBooks and stuff they giving out, the sad thing is that parents, I heard this, that parents are pawning those things in, you know, so their child is being left without a Chromebook or a MacBook or whatever type of book that they issue to these children. They're being left without them because their parents are pawning them in. So sad. Thank you, baby, for joining me. What I will, hey, Pink Sugar, what I will tell you too is that I believe the state of Maryland will allow children to go back to class. They opening up, and the governor Larry Hogan is really good, and he's Republican. He's really good. But I thought I heard on the radio that Maryland will go into phase 3 and open completely up. Yesterday, they reported that there was no deaths related to COVID. Just go figure. Just go figure. So I guess they will be opening up that state. And I think Virginia as well. And is it other states that they opening back up fully? Because he was really against opening up until the cases had really subsided in numbers. And yesterday was the first report of no deaths due to C-19. So I don't know. I think the kids will be going back into class. I don't know, but I know I ain't the only one heard about them selling, pawning their MacBooks, pawning their stuff. Yeah, but those things are numbered and they are definitely logged into the system. So you can go to the pawn shop and get that back. Unfortunately, the pawn shop will have to take a loss. And they could press charges against the parents or whoever did the pawning because perhaps it'll trace it back to them. But you can get it back if it's logged in. I'll tell you this story. It's always a story, but just the God honest truth, Diva. One year, I had a gold Nefertiti. I used to have a lot of gold jewelry. I had a beautiful gold Nefertiti, and my gold Nefertiti went missing. And I looked for it and looked for it and couldn't find my Nefertiti. So one day I was out and about, and some say, stop in the pawn shop. And I said, the pawn shop? I think I was going in the pawn shop to look for some gold earrings. Yeah, to buy me some gold earrings. And I went in the pawn shop and I looked, and there was my damn Nefertiti. I told the man, I said, oh my gosh. I said, sir, I said, who pawned that in? I said, that's my necklace. He said, that's your necklace. What you mean? I said, that's my necklace right there. And he said, he wouldn't tell me who pawned it in at first, right? I said, that's my necklace. I said, hold on, I want to buy that necklace. This is God's truth. I went and called the police. Filed, filed a complaint. They went there. I had to go home, and thank God I had taken a picture of me and my daughter when she was a baby with that Nefertiti on. And the picture was so clear, you could see the Nefertiti. Went back, showed the police the picture. They took it to the pawn shop because the man told me that they were going to melt the Nefertiti down. If I didn't come back to get it or something, they were going to melt the jewelry. And I don't know if they was just telling me that to try to throw me off. So I hurried up, went to the police department, ran home and got the picture because I ain't live far. Went there and took the man a picture and showed him that that was my Nefertiti on my chain. It was my box chain and my Nefertiti. They told him that he better not melt that jewelry down because they believed that jewelry was stolen from me. And I had filed a complaint then, in the intermortem of them going over there, filed a complaint. Come to find out, you guys, this is the God's truth. When I, and Queen Diva tell you this, when I went to pursue it, I stopped. I didn't even pursue it because I didn't want to know who had stole that from me because I had already knew in my heart who had stole that jewelry from me, and I didn't even want to know. I didn't even want that to happen to that person, so I didn't pursue it. So they end up keeping the necklace because I didn't want to. I didn't get it back. I didn't get the necklace back. They told them to hold it. And I don't even know at that time. I can't think right now because it's been 20 something years or more. I didn't even want to know who had stole that necklace from me because I had already knew in my heart who had took that necklace. I just let it go. It was a Nefertiti. And I'm trying to remember if I went and repurchased the Nefertiti. I can't remember, y'all. I done had so much jewelry. But yeah, I didn't want to know because they would have had to tell me who pawned that in. I said, no, that's okay. Yep, I said, no, that's okay. I didn't want to know. That's crazy, isn't it? Stole it, took it to the pawn shop. I was in there looking for gold earrings. Yep, I had went in there. I said, let me go in here. I saw that. I was like, damn, there go my neck. Nah. The pawn shop should be held accountable for accepting the laptops. Oh, yeah, they should. Yep. So I didn't want to know, but that happened to me. That's a pawn shop story. Until this day, I know who did it. I know who was at my house. And I just said, wow. I just made sure if that person ever came and he came around me again, that I just didn't never ever leave my jewelry and they never left my sight. Yeah, but sure did. Took it and sold to the pawn shop. Bench, his original opening phase was nothing like what's happening. As he opened things, he basically said it opens, but that doesn't mean you should go. Yeah, that's true. But I think this homeschooling is not that great. It's good for safety reasons. So don't get me wrong. It's good for safety reasons, but it is bearing a lot of weight on a parent. A parent that has to go out and work doesn't have a choice. You have to go out and work. And for older children that stays home alone, you have to trust that they're going to log on for every class and do the right thing. And that's kind of tough. So it puts people in a bind. My hairdresser was telling me yesterday that she thinks she's going to have to change her operating hours because of her son in this virtual schooling, and he's not doing too well on it. So he's not doing too well with it. So she says she thinks she's going to have to change her schedule. So it's hardship on parents too. So hopefully they'll come up with something, but it's hard to keep those little kids from spreading germs. Being conscious to keep the mask on, to wash their hands, don't touch things, sneeze into your arm, stuff like precautionary measures. It's hard for you to teach that to children and for them to stay abreast of it. It's just tough. What did K. Edward say? Binge his original. Oh yeah, that doesn't mean you send your chip. Pram C, I appreciate that, but the one person hasn't contacted me, so I'm good where I'm at. Oh yeah, Pam C miss you. She really does miss you over there. She misses you. She spoke on that the other night, if I'm not mistaken. Pam C, I appreciate that, but the one person hasn't contacted me, so I'm good where I'm at. Yeah, you know what? I appreciate all my supporters, and I definitely appreciate when you guys drop down and engage. That's pretty good for me being the narrator, the commentator, whatever you want to call me. It's good when you engage. Here's the sad thing what's going on. And Pizarro left, but here's the sad thing what's going on. This YouTube thing over in this community is getting so bad, is making people afraid to drop down. And what's going to happen, when a content creator goes after people and their moderators to dox other people, you're going to take money out of your mouth, because people are going to get afraid. Everybody don't want to be doxxed. Some people are not as clean as, and it's none of our business. Some people have track record. That's none of our business. How they live, how much money they have, whether they have a criminal back. That's none of my business. How fat they are, how skinny they are, what they eat, how they live. That's none of our business. But it's getting so bad over here. And Pam C, I'm glad you brought that up, or whoever brought that. It's getting so bad over here that people are going to be afraid to support you. So you lose. They don't lose. At the end of the day, when you do stuff like that, you lose. They don't lose, because they could go anywhere in this little YouTube land and take a seat and engage and not be doxxed. But when you coming for people who has nothing to do with the beef that you and another content creator or whoever's in, that's really sad. It's sad, because they have nothing to do with it. They have absolutely nothing to do. All they doing is being a part of a content creator who they like. They don't always agree with everything a content creator says. So you can't be mad because you see them in what you call the amen section, unless you see them saying something about you. But to laugh or to just engage in chat does not make you a victim. That shouldn't make you a victim of this doxing bull crap. But you guys keep on, because some of you guys get fed real healthy by these very same people that other people are coming at. You should protect them at all costs if possible, because at the end of the day, they're going to unsubscribe from you. That will stop the cash apps, the super chat, and the memberships. Remember that. While you doxing someone else, they're watching you. And that's a fact. Think about it. If you're not, think about it. Eventually, you'll run your people away. That's why people don't drop down and engage, because they held accountable for somebody else's bullshit. That's crazy. It shouldn't even be like that. This is an entertainment application, like y'all say. However they see fit, whoever they see fit to support, leave them alone. You shouldn't penalize them. So now people gonna be scared to drop down. Watch. Your subscriptions will drop because they gonna say, hell, I'm not going over in Miss T's chat if I'm in her chat, or they gonna dox me because I support her. You shouldn't be threatened like that. That shit's crazy. You guys need to really see that you are cutting off your nose to spite your own face. Because see, if I cash that, thank you, baby girl. Thank you, Pam C. If I cash app or super chat at you and I see you doxing, I'm damn sure not going to support you no more. I'm going to bow out. I don't care if I like you or not. It's making me so uncomfortable, along with other people that I've seen engaging in chats, that they just said they going to unsubscribe from every damn body. They ain't super chatting nobody else. They not cash apping no one else, because now you got them thinking if they cash app you, that is linked to something that you go dox them. They're not showing their face, so Avatar Nation will grow. Think about that. Somebody will make money. Sir King, I have nothing against him. Big ups to Sir King. He created something nice. But he'll grow. But those other people who's doing the doxing, trust and believe you tanking your platform. Trust. Because we're not going to want to go nowhere. Why? Because I support X, you gonna say you gonna dox me, or you'll dox me. I don't even have nothing to do with your beef. Why should you penalize me as a subscriber? Why should you be mad at me as a subscriber because I'm sitting in someone else's chat engaging? You guys are going to cut your nose off to spite your own face. They about to dig in your pockets, because several people said they were unsubscribing from people. They wasn't cash apping, or they was afraid to super chat, whatever, buy merchandise. You guys are sending out a signal that you're not going to be able to do it, especially if you're living off of those cash apps and super chats and merchandise people buy. They don't even want to buy it. They're afraid to buy it. You got these people. Everybody don't want their business in the street. Now, some of us don't give a damn because, I mean, what can I lose? Really? If you dox, really? But then you got some people that don't want to be revealed, and that's why they stay behind an avatar. But you're going to force them to choose, and it's going to tank your platform. I don't give a damn how many subbies you have. You can be tanked. You can tank your platform. We see it all the time. So my advice to you is you guys are going way overboard with that doxing. Way, way, way overboard. Don't penalize people for being in someone's chat. Come on, y'all. Your beef is with them. Take your beef with them. Don't, that's like saying you got a beef with me. I don't even know you. I could give a damn how you look. I could care less what you drive. It don't faze me. You guys need to stop. But continue on. Continue on. Because this is a fact. And this fact will remain. And you watch it. You're going to lose a lot of your subscribers. So remember, when you work for Google, YouTube, whatever you want to call it, you are messing with your paycheck. Just like I'm messing with mine if I don't go to work. If I call in sick and I don't have sick hours, or I leave early, or I go late every day, I'm messing with my livelihood. Some of you have made Google your livelihood. Better take heed to that shit when you start that doxing. So I bet you ain't thinking about that. And all these beefs you guys starting, these unnecessary beefs. I don't know what you're jocking for. I don't know your reason for just cussing folks out and doing whatever you're doing. I don't want to hear about this, the beef sector. I don't care about no sector. I'm just saying you are ruining your own platform by doing that. I have decided, because right now, and several people have decided, I just won't go over there no more. I just won't super chat. I won't cash app. Don't even buy merchandise, because now everybody even scared to buy merchandise. You have to say, oh, I have nothing to do with it. Oh, baby, I don't get none of your information. But these people already made them leery. It's going to be very hard for you to change their mind. So who's messing up who? See, because I don't care about you showing my face, but you'll never get another dime from me. And yes, if you get enough people feel like that, enough people will unsubscribe. And then you have tainted your platform. So knock it off with this doxing stuff. Not only that, Sir King had a little article about a doxer or something happened between these two YouTubers and one pulled up. You know how you always saying pull up, pull up, pull up? Mofo pulled up. And when he pulled up, he had a little piece with him. And he made a little sound to let him know I'm serious about this. You guys got to watch it. Over here, it's getting out of control. When I saw all that crazy stuff yesterday, I was like, damn. I think I'm just not. And it's sad. It's sad. Because you want to support. You come here for entertainment, whether it's good, bad, or indifference. Positive, negative, drama, yelling, cursing, preaching the word, being this. You come here for something that particular commentator, content creator, social media influence is giving you. They're providing the service that you like. So you decide to pay them for that service. And you do that by cash apping or super chatting, right? Or buying their merchandise. You know, you do that because you're putting money in their pocket, clicking on their videos because you're putting money in their pockets. But you mofo, Jesus take the wheel. But you people have become so comfortable in messing with people that you messing with your own money. At the end of the day, you are cutting off your nose to spite your own face. Keep warring, keep beefing. It's working. It's not going to work soon because people are running around scared now. And when they scared, they tend to hide. Remember that. When most people are scared, they tend to hide. And everybody not going to sit up in the bushes when they unsubscribe from you. They just going to stop mucking with you. Simple. Let me read some of these. Oh, my gosh. Thank you again, sweetheart, for the super chat. It is childish. It is childish. I should be able to go wherever I want to go and not be penalized because I rock with so-and-so. Again, there them damn dog whistles go. Remember we was talking about dog whistle? That's another dog whistle. That's another dog whistle to pump fear. And when people send out dog whistles, they want to silence you and pump fear in you. That's another dog whistle. That's an example of one. If you go somewhere else, if I see you over somewhere, I'm going to dox you. They silencing you. They pumping fear in you. It's a dog whistle. Oh, I don't mess with so-and-so. I don't mess with so-and-so no more. But if you go over there, that's fine with me because I can't tell you where you go. You just sent out a dog whistle. Because when people rock with you, I notice here that some of these people rock with you. So if you say something bad about me or somebody else, you sent out a dog whistle. I don't do this, but I don't go over there, but you guys could go over there. Or I don't buy it, but you could buy it. When everything happened, I don't have nothing to do with it, but I already know it's going to start a war. Come on now. Those are dog whistles. I don't know. I particularly don't care for her, but maybe you could go over there and you might like what she said. That's a dog whistle. You're talking to a group of people who really like you and who's really down for you. And I told you, mentally programming. These people act when you don't even tell them to act. My dog is going to bite you and lunge at you if you come at me. I don't even have to tell him that because he's trained. That's a perfect analogy. My dog is trained to bite you if you try to attack me. It's no different here, you guys. When you are conditioned to do something, you'll act when they don't even tell you to act. They sending out dog whistles all the time, right on here. And you're making the subscriber scared. And so the best thing for a subscriber to do, or a moderator or whatever, if you feel like that and you see that's happening, to just unsubscribe and go somewhere else. We supposed to make these people comfortable. We supposed to make these people feel protected when they come in our chat, respected. It's cool to come in here and engage. Say what you want, just don't disrespect people. And we're not going to let nobody disrespect you. You know, people have certain decorum. People do things different. But when you rocking with something like that and you think it's okay and you rah-rah, remember, you'll see it. Before we see it, you'll notice it. Because if I'm not up in your bushes and I don't watch your video, I don't know what goes on. But I bet you'll feel it. You'll see it go from 300 down to 96. And you'll see it. So you shouldn't come after people who's not bothering you, because your supporters are feeding you. They are consumers to your business. Look at it as a business, because that's what it is. And they're feeding you. So be very careful in the doxing and all that. I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you facts. It's childish. Yes. Let me read some of these. I've been on. Yep, true. Yeah, I'm watching it. I went into someone's chat. And hung up in the bushes. And I don't know if it's from beefing or whatever it's from, but I saw their views drop. So I went back in there for another live and I watched again, and their views was dropped. But I had saw a lot of people missing that had been rocking with these people. So it will affect you. It will affect you. These beefs will affect you eventually, depending on what's going on. I'm just telling you that. And I got real passionate about that because I heard it the other day and then I saw it and I was like, man, this is getting to be too much. There's one content creator that has received open arms from his queen, but he better believe she may have forgiven him, but subbies don't. That's a fact too, you guys. That's a fact. That's what I'm telling you, that your subbies are, some of them are very, very loyal to you. They're really conditioned. You know, some content creators, subbies, don't go out of their chat. You know, they just rock with that content creator. That's their choice. I don't have anything against that because we all have free will to choose. But what I do have a problem is when people send out dog whistles to really attack other people. They don't say go unsubscribe, but the people tend to unsubscribe or not participate with you or not view you or not do certain things because someone has sent out a dog whistle. That's a fact. I'm just telling you. And I'm watching it. I have gone in certain chats and I don't know where these beefs are coming from. I don't even care about them. I don't have a problem with anyone that I know of. Now, they may have a problem with me, but I don't have a problem with anyone. But I do see the way they move here. I'm very well aware on how they move over in this community. I know how they move. Thank you again, sweetheart. Thank you, Andrea. Hello, my love. How are you? Oh, and look who's here. I haven't seen this lady in a long time, and I know that's her. Hello, producer. How are you?
I'm
Also
fine. How
known
are
as
you?
Andrea. I'm doing well, sweetheart. Thank you.
I only have a few minutes, so I won't take over. I promise.
Oh,
Uh, I've been looking at the doxing and all that stuff. You know, I'm real strong on the anti-doxing crap.
right.
And what really bugs me is that when the content creators are mad at like a chat person or a mod or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
they really feel like they are like doing something. I'm like Duchess. I'm not gonna watch a video with my name in it. I mean, what are you? Who are you trying to get at? Me? No, I'm behind a device. You can't do a thing to me. If you do choose to dox somebody and
Ooh.
they don't see you doxing them and they just go to the authorities and they didn't even, they're not really invested in it, or somebody who don't care that their business is out, they
Mm-hmm.
don't have to watch you. And that's what gets me. They say, such and such, click the link. Why? You
What?
think that person gonna click the link? You think they're a fool? Get out of here with that. And that's what I don't understand. If you don't like somebody, why are you over there watching them? And I wish subscribers, other content creators, everybody on here would realize the bullies only have the power that you give them.
You give
If
them.
you run scared, you're in the bushes. If you are, if you just like, oh, you're silent when you know somebody's doing wrong, but you're
Um,
silenced because of your alliance and fear. Okay, you just gave them some more power.
well, that's power
Because
and
see,
control.
exactly, and
Right.
control and
That's power and
manipulation,
control.
that is
Mhm.
demonic. That is demon work right there, where you're trying to control somebody and manipulate them.
Yep,
There is no
it is.
love, no God in that. And always remember, if they do it with you, they will do it to you. And
Thank
that's the
you.
thing that gets me,
Thank
is
you.
that everybody think you special. These
Say it
people,
again. Say it again for the
if
people in the
they
back.
do it with you, they will
Yep.
do it to you.
Exactly.
And so you support that mess. Oh, your time is coming. And that's what I don't like. I'm not going to watch a known doxing video. I'm just not going to do it, because I'm
Mm-mm.
like, what is the point of that? That's not entertainment to me. That's just you doxing somebody. I mean, that's just like, I don't want to watch somebody rob a bank. I mean, I'm not going to sit there and watch it. I'm not going to be a part of it, and I'm not going to support it. But that's all I got to say. I got to get out before they start knocking on my office door.
See you later. Have a good day.
All right. All right.
Thank
Bye bye.
you so much. I tell you, I'm telling you, it's going on more and more and more. They had a field day with it. A field day with it. And see, here's the thing. Mature people, mhm, mature confidence people who love themselves, and who are people persons who grounded in morals and whatever, they really don't give a damn about who you dox. I don't care about how someone looks. I really don't care. I don't care how someone lives. I really don't. I don't care what car they drive, what clothes they wear, whether it was fake or real. I really don't care. And I know this is part of their game for them to care. But to me, you too invested for you to care about somebody you really don't even know. You don't know these people. And here's the sad part: people are living, so many of these subscribers, believe it or not, lives in your area. And so if you think they can't press charges or they can't get to you, that's a fallacy. They just haven't. They probably just haven't gotten to you yet. But you never know where someone's mental state is at. You never know where the process in their life, what process they at. You don't know if they lost their job, or they lost a kid, they lost a parent, they lost their home, they lost their car. You don't know their mental state, whether they're sane or crazy. So that particular person who has some type of mental derangement lives 5 blocks from you. And they done doxed you, and that crazy person who hates you as well is sitting right there watching them dox you and say, damn, ain't that Tiva that ain't that Tiva lady? And they say, yeah. And then that hate that they have for me could well be my demise, could well be the end, could cause some problems. That doxing need to really stop, because you don't know who lives in your area. And when you saying pull up and you displaying people addresses and their real information to the public like that, you got some angry damn people that will react. It'll come It won't be just on Facebook. It'll be off of Facebook. And see, you know, when you shopping in that store, that Circle K or whatever store you have, ShopRite, PetSmart, or where, and you're shopping and you wearing that very same hair do and your picture's there, and that person that you doxed, maybe that person in the next aisle, and run up on you, and you're not even thinking. You're not even thinking that when you go outside, you're not safe. You're not safe. When I walk outside my door, I always feel okay. I'm never on guard because to me, I haven't done anything to anyone to cause me any harm, that someone will cause me any harm. So if you go out, and I go shopping right now at Walmart, I'm not thinking that when I get into Walmart, somebody off YouTube go whoop my ass. I'm not even thinking that because I don't have no beef. But it's people in your neck of the wood and don't live very far from you that you are pissing off, and that could very well be the person that take you down. And I mean physically take you down, and they don't give a damn about who's around. We have crazy people for real. Here, right here. In real life, but right here too. I wish you guys would relax a little bit on that doxing, but do you. Just do you. Is your platform. You run your show or whatever you call it the way you run it. But please know that people live in your neck of the woods. These people are from all walks of life. Brixton Babe is over from London. She visits all of us, a lot of us. She's from London. You got somebody right in California, somebody in New Jersey, someone in New York, someone in Africa. You got people that's from all over, all walks of life. And you are playing with their lives when you do that. And you don't know where someone's at mentally. That one doxing could be that very thing that's the tipping point that'll make a person snap. And you done put your whole family in jeopardy for some bullshit on YouTube. You got to be a virtual world. You have made it your real world. Come on, y'all. Hey, you got to do better than that. But do you? Why do me? I'm not telling you what to do. I just say, don't forget that you're making people scared to be a part of your show, to be in your lives. That's a fact. Facts, Sephora said. All facts, real talk. Thank you, Diva. Shaming them, and shaming them is their weapon. Like, how do you sit on the camera and say, I'm about to dox you? I'm like, really? I said, woo, this child needs to get some help. These people getting out of hand with it. Or who family members live close. Exactly, no patience. You don't know who family member lives close to you. And some people are about that life. You may be faking, pretending you about that life. Some people is really about that life. And they don't give a damn about you, your mama, your baby, your job, your car. They don't care about nothing. They really don't. You better watch who you're playing with, because you never know who's in your neck of the wood. Everyone, thank you, baby. Thank you. Thank you. Most of us have families, some that love fighting all over the states. You right. It happened in IHOP. Exactly. I forgot to say, don't fear the block. You get blocked. So what? Who cares if you get blocked? It's clear time to support another kind. Exactly, Andre. If somebody block you, why the heck you gonna sit and beg them to unblock you? There's tons of content creators, right? Especially in this community doing the same thing. You'll see the same people. Why beg somebody to unblock you? That blows me too. That blows me. And if they unmod you, they unmod you. So what? Other people to mod for, or just don't mind. This stuff is blowing me. The stuff that they allow to bother them. If you block me, just block me. I don't give a damn. I really don't. I'm going to watch somebody else almost just like you, especially in this community, or go outside this community and start watching. I'm not going to beg you to unblock me. Oh, absolutely not. I mean, you guys, it's YouTube. It's a virtual world. I don't know. And I'm definitely not paying anyone to unblock me. Absolutely not. Absolutely, positively not. I'm not paying anyone to unblock me. You block me, I ain't even asking you to unblock me. That just lets me know I could walk on by. I don't even have to stop by your house. Just keep going somewhere else. You done told me. You don't need to tell me nothing else. You don't. They be blowing me. I have seen content creators that's from Baltimore and thought what you are saying, I'm like, someone could actually harm you and you'll never know. Just taking your kid to school. I'll just use that. I'm just taking my kid to school and all of a sudden somebody get out of the car and just commence to beat me with a bat or just shoot me. You know, I don't know where their mental capacity is at. I don't know who I'm dealing with. This is a virtual world. I don't know these people. So why should I be that invested and go that deep that I would bring harm to someone? I don't know you. You can't F with me, really. Call whoever you want. Do whatever you want. Show whatever you want. I don't know you, Trick. You can't get in my head like that. But some people can. Some people can. I don't know. Somebody said I'm on guard. Somebody said somebody I'm on guard. Andre Sir King knows where I'm. Oh, Andre, these people block. These people, they block are the people other subbies come to see in the chat. I expect to see certain people in different chats. When I don't see them, I ask where, and they are blocked. Yep, you right, Kay, and they are blocked. Facts, Miss Steve, I'm not about the ish, but some in my family. Baby, I pray all the time. I said, Lord, please don't let me get so involved here or argue with people that's not even really a factor. I listen, when I say I care about my subbies, if I see you and you've been here and you rock with me and I don't see you, they'll tell you. If it's possible, I'll get an email. Hey, I just haven't seen you. I pray all is well. Keep it moving. Right? That's what I do. But as far as me getting down here fighting with some people that I don't know in the virtual world, that's going to cause me to have my blood pressure up, my headache, to have headaches, blood pressure, sick on my stomach. When that thing happened with that other lady, I couldn't believe it was happening because I didn't know these people. I was getting to know these people. But when it happened, it took like a little toll on me because I couldn't believe it. I said, I can't believe this is happening. What the hell? Is this how it goes? But I learned well. I did. I learned well from it. Bad experience, but I learned well. I learned a whole lot from that experience. And I thank God I learned it then because I'm stronger and know how to handle anything come my way now because of that little experience I had, way back when. It ain't way back when, but you know what I'm talking about. So I thank God for that because it strengthened me, and on here, this is the truth. You just always got somehow prove yourself, but you shouldn't become that invested that you have to prove yourself to people you don't even know. And when I saw that happen to me, I said, that's enough. You got to go here in your thinking. You don't even know these people. Why would they affect you like this? You don't know them. They're not part of your real life. Why would you let something affect you like that? I had to think. Yeah, I can't get sick over this, baby. I have hypertension I try to maintain. I know my family with it. Queen, I know, and that's why I don't even involve them. Oh, the Duchess on blocking. Highlight the Duchess comment on blocking. Where you at, Duchess? That's probably because he comes on at crack of dawn, Andre level. Well, I don't see her. You don't fear the block is their loss. Right. I don't need them, but they damn sure need me. we have to remember that they need you. You don't need them. I need y'all. Y'all don't need me because there's a lot of me's around here and there's a lot of subscribers. But y'all, I need y'all. So blocking only block again. That's a form of cutting off your nose to spite your face. But people run their platform. They do what they want. I don't interfere. Hold on. Okay, go ahead. Thank you. But yeah, so really, that's taken from them, and all these creating millions of troll pages. Oh my gosh, we found that out too in one of these lives. It's just too much, you guys. These people are doing too much. It's so, I don't know. I can't, I don't know. Yep, I won't if you know, and that's like I said, people don't know, but they running off their people because people don't want to get in this garbage. And if they can take and dox you from an avatar or your name, these people they're very good at what they do. And I don't know to what extent do they spend money. I don't even care about the doxing game, but I don't know to what extent or if they spend money on it, but believe me, if they could do that, then you'll definitely lose a lot of supporters because they'll think, well, damn, if they dox Joe Blow by just his avatar picture, then I know they could do me. I ain't for that nonsense. Just because I was laughing in someone's chat or just because I was engaging in someone's chat, I have to be penalized by you doxing me? That's crazy. You shouldn't, whoever doing it, you shouldn't even think. Your thought process shouldn't even be like that. That ain't even part of this game. It shouldn't even be part of the game. If you go battle and beef with somebody, beat them with your mouth. Because that's what they call a beef and the dragon, right? And the gagging and the roasting. Or do that. Leave people out of it. Don't dox them. Just fight with your mouth. You tough, fight with your mouth. It was a great teacher. Yeah, it taught me, sister. It sure did. Right, Sephora. So, I mean, don't be begging nobody. And then somebody wrote a comment here. I probably lost it that they were about to purchase something from someone. And before they hit the purchase button, they backed out of it because they're afraid now. Even if you tell them that Teespring or whoever, even if you tell them that those people can't get your information, hold on. My alarm clock is set. Sweetheart, can you come get me something to drink? Even if you tell them that they not gonna trust you, it's just gonna be hard for them to trust you now. So you losing money. Tita, hey Tita, what's going on, baby? Thank you for the like. Listen, thank you so much, Tita. I've been praying for Melanie, such a beautiful granddaughter. Queen Diva and I spoke about that today. Y'all make sure to send up prayers for Tita Talk. That's my girl. Her little grandbaby is in the hospital. She's doing just fine, though, Tita said. So, but make sure you don't do that. If you don't like somebody, just walk away from them, you guys. Just walk away from them. But they are killing the vibe. I'm telling you, they're killing the vibe because I've been going around looking just to see what would be the results of this. Not for myself, but just looking. And a lot of this beef is costing people subscribers. But they know what they're doing. They said it's a game, it's a war, and that's what they do. But it's costing people. But yesterday, when I saw some stuff happening, I made sure I followed just to see some of the results. And the results wasn't that good. Wasn't that good. Prayers going up for Tita's grandbaby. Thanks for joining me today, Tita. That's one of my buddies. Thank you. Yeah, so I don't know, you guys. I've been on here 2 hours, but like I said, I had time today. Hey, I dropped the link for anyone to come up. Thank you, even to the people in the bushes. Thank you. I appreciate you for stopping by, joining me as well. If you're afraid, and comfort, always be comfortable and be who you are. But if you are afraid to drop down and engage. I'm almost getting it now. You're afraid people will see you over here and they'll shun you. You're afraid that you will get doxxed now. They'll shun you. And those are sad things as subscribers. And it's very sad for me as a content creator to think someone will be afraid to come down and talk to me because they worried about someone else. But that's how it goes. It's life. This is a game. They told you it's just how well you play it. But I did decide that perhaps for some reason that people will be unsubscribing from certain people because of some of the incidents and the wars or the beefs that has been going on. And I just wanted to send you that message. Remember, do not cut off your nose to spite your face. Because, and Andrea made a perfectly good point as well. If they do it with you, they'll do it to you. Yeah, while you laughing and kiki con with them and they doxing people, just remember, you part of the shit, you'll become the shit. That's how it goes. That's how it goes. Every now and then. Thank you, Pam. I'm so glad. And again, thank you for that super chat. I see you every night until I fall asleep, Pam. Pam, and I saw something about you as well. I did. I didn't appreciate it, but that's the game, Pam. That's they really invested, and that's how they do. But I did notice something that happened to you as well. Yeah, we neutral over here. Anybody could come over here. It's just certain things, you know. But we have fun over here. We engage and we talk. Hey, and I relax. I'm not always tight and wound up. Today was a day that I relaxed. You know, I get a little passionate about things I talk about. And then, oh, Lord Andrea, no, not Pam and Mr. Williams. No, Andrea. We seen some weddings or some engagement goes on. See, they do have fun things that happen over here. And I think it's cute. I do. It's fun times over here as well, you guys. You know, but we tend to see the darker side of this. But it's lighter sides over here as well. Some fun things. Hey, QI, what's happening, baby? Long time no see. But I know you're doing well because I see you around. We tend to see a lot of the darkness over here, but it's some fun stuff. My man is a little shamessy, but that variety show seems to be a hit for him. But he's shamessy. He sure is. He knows I say it like it is. He's shamessy. But the variety show, and I think some of the things they do on there is kind of cute, and some of the characters they bring on is a good little show to watch at night. It is. You know, I normally fall asleep to it because he comes on really late. But like I said, I do. I think it's a good little show. And I think he got engaged over there. Are they doing some type of engagement over there on his little panel? So I don't know. But someone asked me yesterday, was I going to do membership? Now, hold on, please. My mouth is getting dry. No, my mouth getting dry. I was trying to get, but they asked me, was I going to do membership? And I elected not to do membership at this point. For me, because of the type of platform I have, I don't feel as though membership is for me at this point. Now, I am getting merchandise. I am working on merchandise. That I'm doing. But I don't think at this point a membership button is good for me. I don't come down as much, you know, to really offer you anything. And then what I would offer you, what I decide to offer you behind membership, you know, anybody could get a membership. You don't know when these people turn against you, who's really for you, who against you. They'll buy into membership, you know, just to get in your business. And I just don't want to do that at this particular time. I value your subscription. I do. I value your subscription, and I value when you come down here and engage with me. And that alone is a membership for me. That's okay, baby. I was just saying about Mel. We was praying for Melanie, your granddaughter, and that I admire you, Tita. I really do. I really do admire you, Tita, for our own reasons. You are right. So that's why I haven't done membership yet. If I get a little more involved and come down here and do more of this YouTube, perhaps I might get a membership button. And every super chat and cash app is greatly appreciated. I don't, it is what it is. It is what it is. But I enjoy coming down here. But yeah, like I said, it's some fun times on some of these channels, And right now it's hard for us to see that because it seems like everyone you like is beefing. And people you don't like is beefing. So you just kind of stay neutral and stay out of it. I think that works best for me. So, but yeah, I'll think about a membership button later. But merchandise I am working on. Merchandise I am. I'm waiting for my trademark. Remember I told you I trademarked my name? I did, and I'm waiting for that to come back. And it takes a while. It'll take a couple of months, but it is in the patent, it's in the trademark office. Oh, shucks. Duchess says she knew Pam was hawking her man. Yeah, I think, Sir King got engaged over there the other night. I don't know what's going on. Duchess man, I guess, had to walk away from her from Avatar Nation because she left. She said she left, so we're going to take it as she left. So her man hooked up with, is it Pam? I don't know. They got a lot going on over there at nighttime, though. So, and it's kind of cute. It's kind of fun. So, I don't know. I have an idea for a 1-level membership. Mz.Teavalocity, thank you, baby. You emailed me. It was only going to be 1 or 2 levels, and it wasn't going to be nothing because there's a lot. Please believe me, it's a lot of stuff that I refrain from saying. There's a lot of stuff that I refrain from saying. And because to be honest with you, I don't want to take it there. I just don't want to take it there because then I would have to flip a little bit and it's not worth it. That's not what I'm here for. But there's a lot of stuff that I see. Okay, sis, at the Duchess, please come back to Sir King. You are missed. She says she ain't coming back. Hey, baby Pam. At Pam C. Tita talking to you. Well, y'all can see. But I mean, I've been on here for 2 hours. I dropped the link. Didn't no one come on to join me. Duchess said she had to go or do something. So she was doing something. But I have thoroughly enjoyed you. And remember, everything is appreciated. I'm grateful for you all. When I hit the live button and you come to join me, it warms my heart because that's what I'm here for. And no matter what I talk about, somewhere there's a gem in there and could be gems. And that's what I come here to do. So, but I guess we've been on here for 2 hours and I'm tired of talking. I don't know about y'all, but I've been rapping for 2 hours. But let's keep an eye on. Remember these people I said I wanted to keep an eye on, and there's a reason because we're going to talk about conspiracy a little bit with this entertainment business. Tory Lanez, Meg Thee Stallion, because I've always thought Meg Thee Stallion came on kind of strong, and then I saw her spiraling out of control, and whenever we have liquor and alcohol and drugs and sex and money and those things are very powerful and influential to people or over people's minds. And so then they become slave to those different things, and it's very hard for them to get out of it. Any addiction is hard to get out of, Simply eating chocolate is an addiction of mine, and I have a tough time in sweets, so it doesn't matter. Addiction is addiction. And so we want to keep an eye on Meg Thee Stallion because she's drinking quite a bit. And when you drink, you tend to get loose. And I don't know what's going on with this Tory Lanez, but let's keep an eye on her Tamar. Prayers going up for Tamar. Something is happening with her too. Her and what's the other lady? Tiffany Haddish, who cut her hair off. You guys just see where this leads to and see where this C19 and 45 and his family, see where this leads to. Don't be so distracted that you can't see the forest from the trees. Peel back the layers and you'll see. It's only right and wrong, good or bad, dark or light. They just layered. They just layered. We only have really two choices. It's just layered. And once you peel back the layer, you'll see right and wrong. And that's how you make choices. That's a fact. You choose to vote or you choose not to vote. That's on you. I definitely feel you, Pam. See, my sister gonna say my glasses, but you can't help but to want to drop down. Thank you, Tita. I try to I really work hard to stay positive. I'm a little schmessy. I'm a little schmessy sometimes, but I see a lot that goes on here, and like I said, it is what it is. Do you? But I would hope that some people will take away something from what I said today in reference to the doxing and the beefing. The beefing is really is overwhelming some people. They're getting too invested and is affecting them mentally, physically, spiritually, and whatever. But see, black or white, right or wrong, just in layers. We have choices. We have choices to be a part of it or not to be a part of it, to walk away from. That's your right. That's your God-given right. No matter how they layer it. There's only two. So that's a fact. With that being said, let me go get ready to wrap my music up. Let me get my wrap-up music because I've been on here 2 hours. I have thoroughly enjoyed y'all. I'll drop the link in case someone want to come up. Tita, can you do me a favor? Can you just write in chat, baby? Just write in chat how little Melody is doing today, baby. I think Queen Diva, drop in the chat how's Melody doing, baby. The update on, I never seen him wear a mask either. Oh, that crazy dude. So I'll drop the link one more time, and if not, we'll get out of here. I have thoroughly enjoyed y'all today. And today I had time with no interruptions. Yeah, that's who tend to rock with you more, people who's close to your age. It'll show us in analytics, like the ones who watch the longest. See, everything we do is tracked. I can go to my analytics and see what age group watched me the most, the longest, I think, and who watches me the most. And I think it's just like in our age group. So Tita, how's the grandbaby? Thank you to my gemologist. Thank you, Andrea, for coming up today. Binge Thinker, Queen Diva, Redbone, Andrea, and Butterfly. She's not here today, but she's still a gemologist, who I greatly appreciate that. With that being said, if you see your king's crown crooked, help him straighten it up. If you see your queen's crown crooked, help her straighten it up. Speak life and wisdom into your princes and princesses. They are our joint heirs, our future. Remember that. A joint heir, a future. It's so important to speak positivity into them, no matter what. Refrain from things that can tear them down, but make sure you instill words to build them up. That's so important. Don't forget to be a blessing and not a bother. Doesn't take much to bless someone. A cup of coffee? Can I open that door? Can I buy that sandwich for you? How you doing today? You look pretty. Can I help you with those groceries? I'll get that. No problem. Doesn't take very much. You bless someone, it is written in stone. You'll be blessed 10, 20, or 100-fold back. So you have to bless. With that being said, make sure you stay safe. Build up that immune system. Sneeze into your arm. Stay your distance. Don't forget to wear your mask. Sanitize or wash quite often. Thank you so much for joining me. Goodbye.